Welcome, everybody here to Investopia Worldwide. Super excited to be here with you guys. We're going live. We got our team going live. They should be coming into the room. Welcome, everybody here to Investopia World. Turn that mute off right there. Let's go. We've got our team coming in, and we're really excited about today's live educational analysis. We're excited about the news that we got coming on, and we're going to be looking at some live trades here. We're going to be talking about Bitcoin. We'll be talking about a lot of good stuff that is happening. So right now, you go ahead and you can share the YouTube page, like and subscribe. Go ahead and like, subscribe, turn on your notification bell. Really excited. You guys are tuning in with us here live. So as they get ready to come on into the room, we're going to be talking about some real educational stuff, something that have helped me in the last 8 years, being in this space. And we're going to show a little bit of clip about the educational platform that you can also get that education from. And you want more information about that particular academy, you can definitely check the description below in our description panel there. Also, if you guys want to trade with me, we got a big contest coming up. N1CM is the broker. The description is in below. The referral link, you can trade with me. There's going to be some prizes. There'll be some Bitcoin. Free Bitcoin, that's right. And you know what? Everybody wins. Everybody win. We are brand new, and we want to build up our YouTube channel. And we want you to invite your friends, those who want to trade, those who want to learn, those who want to get some great nuggets from a baby boomer like myself, who've seen some great success and got a team of people that's having some success too. So come on in the room, come on in the room. Like. Let's go ahead and like. Make sure you like the button, share it as well. Make sure you turn your notification bell on as well, so we can really get this thing rocking and rolling. All right, let's go ahead and take a look and see what is happening on live trading today. We do have a particular trade that I am looking at. So let's go ahead right on into it and let's see what we got. And let me know if you can see my screen. Let me know if you can see it. You can go ahead and say I can see it in the comments. Let's see. All righty. All right, so I'm looking at Euro USD. I'm looking at Euro USD, and I'm looking for a nice little pump up. I wanted to get into this area here. Now, it's on the 4-hour, so I'm looking for this trade to play out for the whole rest of the week. Okay, let me know if you can see my screen. If not, I'll go ahead and reshare. Let me know if you can see my charts now. Hopefully you can see my chart. So we're talking about Euro USD, and I want to see it pump up. I want to see it push up into this area right up in here. I want it to come up above the 928.87 area, and then I want it to come down and retest and just drop. That's what we're looking for, okay? So this trade is not activated yet. It's not activated yet until we get our alert signal, okay? So push up. Now, what that I wanted to believe that the news was going to push this up. as you can see, we had a lot of Euro news in the beginning, right after the London session opened up here. And not really anything started to push price up until around 4:30 when we had the flash manufactured PMI. Okay, that was good. Okay, the recovery in the private sector output gains momentum in January. Okay, this is the purchasing managing index. And so the numbers that they were looking for were positive numbers from what they forecast. And then also we had Great Britain news as well that came out good as well. So that did push the price up into the zone of what we were looking for, but it's not quite high enough for me right now where I want it to be to get into this trade. I love to see it go up. Now, for some reason, if this trade, if price decides to break back down, we're going to be looking for a break and retest here. Okay, so we're going to catch it one way or another. That's how we do it. Right now, there's volume coming into the market by our volume indicators here. I have supply and demand indicator on these candles. So black means that there's, a demand to push the price up, and then the yellow is there's a demand to push the price down. So as you can see right now, we are in this zone, but this is what I call my no trade zone. This is my no trade zone. So I'm looking for price to push up and then just get smacked back down and finish off this move here in this downward spiral. So this is in a, I want to say, a downtrend on the 4-hour. It seems to want to look like it has broken structure. Okay, so it has broken our bullish structure, our uptrend, and we want price to come back up and test this zone, test this area right here and drop. And we're going to get in this trade. You can get in this trade with us as well. You can trade with me with N1CM broker to trade this Euro USD. Trade with me. And all of that information is in the description below. The link is in the description below. They're giving out a $2,500 bonus right now for anybody that sign up with them. You can also get a bonus. Okay, so you can trade with me. Let me know if you have any questions about anything. You can email me at the Wealth Building email. Wealth Building group email is in the description below as well. Okay, so right now we're looking for this price to continue to push up, and I'll let you know when we're going to be getting in this price. Let's go back to Forex Factory. Looking at the news, we got 9:45 news that's coming out. Canada, a lot of Canada news, a lot of connect. Then we've got I believe that's purchasing managers index as well here for the US. Okay, footnotes above 50.0 indicates industry expansion, below indicates contraction. There are two versions to report release about this week. So we're looking to see if we're going to get good news or if it's not going to be so much good news. Forecast is 47.6. Okay, and we're waiting for the actuals to come out at 9:45. And then we've got some, again, the Canadian dollar, Canadian news as well at 10:30. So really, we're going to be paying attention to the 9:45 because we like to trade indexes as well. And we'll be looking at S&P, and we'll be looking at indices as well with the NASDAQ. Okay, so that's about it for that particular news. And as we were talking about, hey, what's that? Come on in the room. Tell them to come on in the room. The team must be sleeping. It's 8:48. team must be sleeping. Where are you guys? I guess they're making too much money. All right, all right, all right. So maybe I'll make you a, once you jump on, I can make you a, we've got Jacob Timms in here. Maybe we can do some Q&A. Jacob Timms is my guy. He's been with me for over 6.5 years in this space as well. Amazing, amazing TA guy. So once he's in the room, maybe we'll do some Q&A as well. All right, so I was talking a little bit about the educational platform that I have been affiliated with, that I can believe that, it's gonna help people. YouTube is great. We're on YouTube, and there's a lot of information on YouTube, but we want, the one thing is about basic fundamentals and getting educated. Education, you know, when you're getting educated, you're learning, and that can give you that knowledge and that power to apply it to really see things take place in your skills. So finding the academy is something that I did some 7.5, about to be 8 years this February, 8 years ago. And it was the best thing that I ever did. I found a mentor, I had a coach, and my coach was from Wall Street. Some of you people might know him. His name is Stevenson Lindor out of, I believe, New York. And this gentleman really, really, really helped me break it down in layman's terms. So I'm a layman's kind of guy. I'm a layman's term kind of guy. And we talk about all the technical terminologies and things, but he really laid it down for like a 4-year-old could understand it. And then that's how I'm wired. And I tell you, it was the best thing for me, man. I just learned and stayed up under his wing. And here we are today. We've impacted so many people. People have come up under our tutelage and our support in our community. They're winning. And we're going to be having, some of these people on the call as well. We're doing Q&A and conversation of how people can win in this skill to make impact in the markets. Maybe we'll call it that. Make impacts in the market. Drop a note and let people know we are on and we are in. And we're going to, let's keep back to our EU trade. Now it's pushing up. That's exactly what I wanted to do. Is pushing up into that zone. Now I'm going to go ahead and open up another. I'm going to open up another chart real quick. Hmm. Hmm. Uh, am I on Breakfast Club? Did she put me on Breakfast Club? Oh Lord, no wonder nobody's on. She didn't put me on Breakfast Club. All right, let me drop another link. We got people waiting to get on. I got a different link. We have a different link. Hmm. Get this link here. That's it. All right, I got the new link in. Maybe that'll help. Let me put this in the other group. All right. I was wondering, like, why they're not coming into the room? I got to get my administrator for that. She gave me the wrong link. I'm gonna blame her. Ah, all right. So I think we're coming in the room. I see Mr. Greatness. Hope Greatness is in the room. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right. All right. All right. All right. So now we got the right link. We got the right link. We've got okay, now we got some more people coming in the room. Let's go, let's go. We got the right link. We got the right link. We got the right link now. We got the right link. We got the right link. We got the right link. Pass that link out. Make sure you pass that link out. Usually we do have the Breakfast Club link. That's the one I do want to use. So we'll make sure tomorrow if that's the one that we can use, then we'll go ahead and make sure we drop that link as well. If not, we are live on YouTube. We are on our Investopia page. So if you haven't been on that page, go over there and like, subscribe to that as well. We're literally live right now. Live trading, that's something that we're doing. And we want to welcome all of you guys here too. So we've been talking about a potential trade setup here, guys. It's doing what I wanted to do. You guys know I put this out last night. And let's see if we get that nice retest under this trend line, this bullish trend line here. I want to see it. It's got to come out in the demand zone a little bit, but it may not come out a lot. If we get this news the way I believe we're going to get it, what I'm looking for this to do is to come up, smack my alert, okay, test this resistance, and then come back down into this zone and tank. So that's what I'm looking for, okay? Based off our call yesterday, how many of you guys enjoyed our Tuesday night call? I got a lot of good feedback from that. You guys want to join us on YouTube for a Tuesday night call, make sure you email me. We'll get you on that call as well. That call was fire. We were talking about our academy that we have. And I tell you, it helped me last night. I was talking to Jacob. Jacob, I'm going to go ahead and make you a co-host here. So if you see anybody that yeah. All right, you can let them in the room. We're talking about that mindset and about how to be emotionalist when it comes to, whether the trade does this or that, and whether you're gonna sit up and worry about it, be anxious about it, looking at your MetaTrader 4 all night or all day while you're in the trade. And that happened to me last night. Can you believe that? I literally played this up move here. I played this up move anticipating this downward move. So I played this up move. I did. And about 4 o'clock in the morning, I knew the news was coming. At 4 o'clock, 4:15, 4:30. like 3:30, 4 o'clock, and 4:30. And between 3:30 and 4 o'clock, I had one eye open, one eye closed, three positions, uh, two of them are negative. And then after 4 o'clock, it dropped some more, and I got another position. And then that lower position went into profit. I closed it, and then it was like, bing. It was like, bing. You gonna have to go to bed. Don't worry about this. Don't be up all night. Let it put your TP in place and go to sleep. And if it hit it, it hit it. Don't worry about it no more. And that's exactly what I did. When I woke up this morning, smashed my TPs, both TPs. I was I was like, that's the worst. So our academy is amazing. We have been taught by Mr. Smart AI technology. You guys want to get a whiff of that? Let's get a whiff of it right now. I'm going to give you a little smack of what you could be getting from our academy that I'm really super excited about.
E-commerce solutions, next level scanners, real estate strategy boosters. Learn, grow, and dominate your social media. Redefine your future success with more power. New live educators, more features. FL2 Plus, the evolution you've been waiting for. It's not just an upgrade. It's a leap forward.
Oh man, and put some fire emojis in the chat, man, if you like that. That was strong. And this is just a little bit, a taste of what, man, we have to offer there at the academy. So if you guys, were you guys able to hear it? Were you guys able to hear that?
That was really loud, really loud.
Really loud. I was like, can you hear it? So I answered it was yes.
Really loud, yes.
Great. So if it was loud, just, take your mic, take your volume and just like turn it down. All right. So definitely you guys that are on YouTube here at Investopia, if you want more information about that, if someone have told you about the academy or they shared the YouTube page with you, make sure you get back with them right away, okay? Because this is how I started. That's how I started. We all start. When did you guys go to school? I don't know when you started going to school, but whenever you started going to school was when you started and you grew from there. And that's what we did in the academy. So definitely want to go ahead and get you a foundation. And this is why we are where we are today. We're excited about people having impact. We said we was going to call it what, Jacob? Impact what? We're gonna have a call. We're gonna call it impact. We're gonna call it impact something, where we invite individuals on the call that we know they're having success or they're part of the academy and why they're trading, and it's gonna be cool. We're gonna have men, women. We're gonna have everybody, young people like myself, baby boomer. You guys are getting a baby boomer educator, baby boomer educator. So. Welcome, Brian. How you doing? I see you on the call. All right. So 9:45, guys.
Good morning.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. 9:45 is what we're looking for. The opening bell they're ringing the bell already. And we've got CAD news and we got USD news at 9:45. So we will watch out for that. That could be some volatile movement. Okay. And so we'll set ourselves up for that. We'll look at S&P, we'll look at NAS, and our EU trade is in the building. It's trying to ring my alert. Did my alert not go off? My alert did not go off yet. So again, we're not in this trade. It's not active. We want it to come up, and then we want it to come down, and we want it to close below this zone, new candle open up, and we want it to come down. Okay. The second arrow is here that if it does not break up and test this area and just comes down and retest below here, we'll get an entry here. The week, this is for the rest of the week. This is not for today. That's not for tomorrow. It's for the rest of the week. So we're looking at about 225 pips. This will be our zone. This area here will be our get out, our GOST. Everybody know what GOST? What does GOST stand for? Now, don't all y'all talk at once.
Yeah.
What? Hey, Gwen. What does it mean? All right, Gwen.
Yes, sir.
So what does GOST mean?
Get out and stop trading.
Get out and stop trading. Once you hit your percentage, once you hit your goal, right? The market loves it when we're greedy. Oh, the market loves us when we're greedy. So based off your trading plan, if your goal is 5% a day or 5% a trade, and how many times, and I would say how many trades you plan on being in? If it's 5%, you want to get in the trade, and you got 3 positions. What should your lot sizes be? They all can't be the same. All right. So make sure that you are trading based off your trading plan. Now, if you're not if you plan to get in this trade and you don't even have a trading plan set, you shouldn't even be trading. I learned from my coach years ago. He said, if someone is buying and selling and they don't know why they're buying and selling, they should not be buying and selling. Okay. So these are 2 different ways that we're going to go into this trade. All right. So now let's go ahead and look at the DXY. What's the DXY? We know the DXY is, and it's tanking good. It's tanking, and that's why we've got this nice push up from EU. EU being the base pair, dollar being the quote pair. So they're moving in the opposite direction. So we had said that we wanted to see this come up, and then we wanted to see it tank. It came up, didn't come all the way up, but it came up, and now we're getting that tank. Okay, we're getting that tank. So the goal is for it to find a bottom. Goal is for it to find a bottom. And I think we could probably see this come down a little bit more. And if it does, what did it do? Anybody remember what I put into the chat about EU? If it just keeps going and it breaks our zone and it just keeps going. Anybody remember what Guess y'all gonna go check it out. I said, let it ride, baby. Let it go. If it break through, let it go. What did Smart talk about yesterday when it came to that? We're not going to chase it. We're not going to revenge trade. If it don't go our way, we're not going to get mad. We're not going to be sad, right? There's no wrong. There's no right. Y'all remember all that? That was some good stuff last night. So let's see if we get the dollar to kind of halt about right here, okay? We got this here. It came down to here. Great. Maybe we can get a nice little pushback up, and that's all we would need from EU. Okay, that's all we would need from EU. If the dollar pushes back up, then we would see EU come down. Okay, and that's what we're looking for. Okay, so this is a potential trade setup. EU, I do like it. Let's see what happens. We will have to go on the lower time frame to get an entry. We're not going to get an entry on the 4 hour. Okay, but we got to see prices way above on the lower time frame, above the 50. Okay, it's above the hull. The hull is green. Everything is green. So everything is saying at this particular time, you know, buyers are in control. So the whole idea is to see where they're going to top out, where they want to go. And this is why this here makes a lot of sense. To break and retest strategy that I use, it makes a lot of sense to me. I don't have to call a limit order right here. If I would have called a limit order right here, I would have a smidget of profit right now. Okay, I'd be up about 7 pips. And all the momentum is going which way? All the momentum is going up. If all the momentum is going up, you're going to have a battle trying to go down. Are y'all with me? I mean, you're just going to have a battle trying to go down. So the goal is to let things calm down, especially after open bell, and then see where the market move is going to be. They like to make, as you learn in the academy, they like to make new highs, they like to make new lows. So if we look left, okay, right here, we captured this high right here. We captured this high right here. Okay. So now, do they want to go higher? Or is that going to be enough for them right now? And so we could get a nice little sell-off. I'm going to bring this up just a little bit. All right. So right now, compared to in this where price is, this is our what zone? This is our no trade zone. We're not going to trade in here while market's in transition. If it starts consolidating in here, we're just going to wait until it shows us. Welcome, Nigeria. I see Nigeria on the call. Hey, Apostle, do you have a YouTube channel? If you do have a YouTube channel, go find, maybe Jacob, you can put that link in the chat. And you guys, if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube page, Investopia Worldwide, make sure you go there and hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. That way, when we're live, you'll get notified. Or if I put out, you know, any information about what's about to take place, boom, you get it. All right. So welcome, Nigeria. Nigeria, brand new team member coming into FL2. Y'all showed Apostle Desmond Igwe some love in the chat. We're going to be trading. He's going to get his people trading. We're about to do some amazing outreach in the city of Port Harcourt. That's how I say it. And we've got some, and we're going to fund it. Come on, are y'all with me? We're going to fund it. Part of the funding is going to come from Forex. It's going to come from FL2. Come on. Look at that smile. Yeah, that's some good stuff. So make sure y'all stay in contact with the Investopia because we're going to be investing in a whole lot of stuff. Okay, stuff that makes sense. If it makes sense, it makes money, right? If it makes sense, it makes money. All right, so we've got our dollar, we've got our EU trade. Again, let's go ahead and we'll show you a little bit of why Apostle is going to be able to trade there in Nigeria. And I'm going to show you mobile. We're going to help turn his, and anybody, if you're watching this, we're going to help turn your cell phone into an ATM with the academy that we're part of. So we're going to show you how we're going to do it in Nigeria. Y'all ready for that? Y'all put I'm ready in the chat. Y'all ready for that? Let's go. You can go right now and download that app, guys. Envision You app. Go download it right now. All of you guys, right now, go download it. If you haven't downloaded, download that app. It's free. Whether you got the Android or apps, go to the App Store and get that app, and then get back with the person that invited you on the call so you can really see how it works, okay? And then they'll help you get started in the academy. And the great thing about it is when you get started in the academy, you get us. Yeah, you get us, you get the support, you get the team, you get all of that. You get the extra icing on the cake. Still haven't got my bell haven't rang yet, so we're not active yet. This trade is not active yet. Let's get ready for indices. Let's look at NAS right now. NAS 100. If you guys want to trade with me, the app has some brokers that are attached to the academy that once you get a part of the academy, you just attach your broker to the app. It's amazing. It's proprietary. Nobody else out here has it. You want to get that app. It is, you're going to be making money on the go, man. You'll be making money while you're on vacation. You'll be making money while you sleep. And money's no good unless it's moving. And I tell you, when the world is asleep, the other side of the world is awake, and vice versa. Well, did this play out? Yes, we took this live on the call. I think it was a couple days ago, live. I don't know if you guys were on this call with me, but we did take this sell, and it smacked the TP1 like about 3 times before it just reversed and took off. So that was a good winning trade. As you can see, we talked about this last year that the market was just going to go crazy in 2024. And that's a lot to do with hyperinflation right now. And NAS has been going almost in the same direction of the dollar. It was like that was happening yesterday. And usually you see the opposite. S&P kind of followed a little bit and then caught up, and they were all taking a rocket ship to the moon. So right now we're going to need a pullback. Nothing goes up in a straight line forever. And we see that happening on the 1 hour. It's just, some people would say like overbought or oversold. They would say it's overbought. Even though that people would say it's overbought, people are still buying. Why? It's psychology, it's mental, right? If it's going up, buy. People are still buying. So I don't use that terminology, even though you may see that in some of the terminology when it comes to certain indicators and stuff like that. I don't get caught up in that, because your next thought is going to be, well, if it's overbought, why in the HE double hockey stick is it still going up? So that's going to be confusing to you. Are y'all with me? Put some ones in the chat if you're with me. So you can be like, that indicator don't work. It's already over, 80. Why is it not falling? Let me tell you why they're not falling. Because they don't want to fall. It's called market manipulation. They have a target in mind. And that's the other side. That's the other side that needs to be talked about. It's the investing side, the mindset of the investor, those who are running the market, the institutions, the hedge funds, local banks. All of this has a play, the participants, us, the retail traders. And I don't call myself a retail trader, but the retail trader is the last one on the totem pole. We don't move the market. We are fleas on a big dog's back, as Mr. Grant would say, right? Wherever they go, we go. And that's how you should trade. Okay? Any questions on that? Did any of that make sense? So what we do is we mark it up, technical analysis, we get our fundamental analysis, we look at the news, we see what can move the market, and then we do our TNA. And after we do our TNA, what do? Yeah. Put it in the chat so they can hear you. What do we do after we do all of that?
Wait.
We wait. We wait. Well, what if they take too long? What do?
We wait longer. That's all we do.
Do we wait being impatient? Uh-oh. I gotta go do something. I gotta go cut the grass. I gotta go to the store. All right, we got. Well, the one with all the money makes the decision. They move when they want to move. They ain't in no hurry. All right. So I think we finally got our signal for our EU. So you want to keep an eye on that. We've got a few more minutes on before they turn the indices on. I see a lot of green candles, guys. So let's go ahead to a higher time frame. Look at that. Nothing goes up in the straight line. Look at that. That's the daily. That's scary. Would you want to buy up there? Y'all let me know. Would you be buying up there?
No.
That's some scary stuff right there, man.
Wait for retest.
I'm waiting for a reversal, but they have created they have broken this high. We talked about it on the call, that they have broken that high. Okay, anytime you want to see where your next high or your next low is and you can't see it, look left, go to a higher time frame. That should be a note. That should be a nugget for somebody. I don't know if you've gotten to that part in the academy yet, but look left. Look left. If I look left at this flag down here, at this correction, I should find another one somewhere. Look left. If I see a resistance area, look left. Somewhere in times past, you're going to find another one. Man, I'm teaching good right now. I hope y'all getting this. So right now, it's like they're in space. Right now, it's like they in space. So you remember, this is layman terms talk. This is layman terms talk. After you get the technical, you come on here, you get the, yeah, that makes sense. That makes a whole lot of sense. So we need to wait to find out what this is going to do. Okay, we would love to see everything that I said that's going to happen to the dollar, do that as well. But right now, tech stocks have been like, they've been like moving strong, moving hard. Okay, so this is going to be a key area for them to come back in time in the future, come back and, as Chris said, come back and test. Okay, test that area. All right, so right now it's just it's a little funky. I could draw ascending channel. Okay, okay, so we could get an area. We can get it to come. We can see it come back this way, but it don't come back that much. If they want to continue to push up, they're gonna come back just a little bit to continue to go up. Guess what they got to get? That's in layman's term. They got to go get some more money. They run it. Buyer's exhaustion just mean they run out of money. There's no more volume coming into the market. Okay, so that's why they sellers take over. There's no more bullish. There's no more money coming into the market. Boom, it's gonna fall. It's gonna pull back. Okay, that's all that means. So if we get this ascending channel, sooner or later we're gonna get a pullback. So just remember that. Okay. Can you guys save the pattern sheets that we showed you? I know, hope you got that. I'm going to do a whole training on patterns. You guys don't miss that call. It's going to be on Tuesday night. It'll be on Tuesday night on patterns that the market makes. Let's look at the DXY. The DXY is falling right into this area. Okay, so if it'll push through and make a new low, we know that the opening bell now is going to continue to go up. It's scary. Oh, that's gonna fall. That's gonna tank. Man, this is just scary. The more I go on to a lower time frame, is so we get a sell signal up here, guys. We're gonna sell. Okay, we get a sell signal up here. We're gonna sell. Small little resistance area right here. We'll go to 5 minute. I don't like it because of the 50. So I'm going to stay right here and look for price to do something like this and then drop. Okay, we're only looking for 20 points. Oh, I should have asked that question. How many points we're only looking for? 20. First TP for Nas is always 20 points. So we'll see if it pushes up, makes a new high, makes everybody think they're going to buy, and then liquidate everybody. Okay, so that would be enough for us to get the bag. That's what I see for NAS 100. Want to see the dollar give us a nice bounce, and that'll work. If the dollar gives us a nice bounce, that'll be enough for us to get 20 points from NAS. So you can have your brokers ready, those who are trading with us. If you're not trading with us, just watch. Okay, real quick, SPX. How many of you guys took the SPX signal in our wealth building telegram? Did y'all take that? It definitely hit the mark. Same, pretty much the same thing with SPX. Ooh, it's just nasty looking. It's nasty. It might even continue to go up. We got 1 minute. Back into the zone, maybe. So I kind of like Nas better than SPX, but back in the day, they would say, who on this call? Brian, Chris, well, all of us. Pick your poison. All right. Okay, so we got Nas pulling up. There it is, 9:30. Wait. Got it. Y'all got it? Y'all should have got it. There it is. Who pipped and dipped that? Come on. Hit that 20. Come on. Take your profits. That's how you trade opening bell, baby. Put some fire emojis in the chat if you're not trading, watching your MT4, baby. That's how you do it. You guys are seeing it live on YouTube. That's how we do it. That's how we do it. See, SPX came back into the zone, but I don't like X. We're dealing with 500 companies instead of 100 companies. But you're seeing how we do it. This is how we do it. Give us our 20 points. Give us our 20 points. That boy good. Get out the trade. Get out. Get out. Oh. Come on, put some fire emojis in the chat. You seeing it live on YouTube. If you want to trade with us, email us now. All the descriptions are in below. You want to get that academy. You need that academy, I'm telling you. You need the academy to build a foundation, ladies and gentlemen. You need it. All right? Did everybody get the bag? Unmute yourself if you got the bag. Say, I got the bag. So they know that I ain't on here talking to myself.
Got the bag. Got the bag.
Got the bag. Just come on now. Come on now. Come on. Let's go. I'm seeing a lot of fire in the chat. Oh, look at that. EU is definitely taking off. Nas looks like it wants to give us TP2. Take some pictures, ladies and gentlemen. Drop it in the chat. Tell them you're trading live. Trading live, team trade live. See that? It builds confidence when you on together. Okay, when you on together. Now, this candle is a 15-minute candle. So if you caught it at the top, like I know some people like Brian, we got some diehards on here, they'll catch it. and they'll hold it. Chris will hold it, and they will use their trailing stop loss right behind it, okay? Because the goal is to take your profits, as most of your profits as you can, without it pulling back on you. This is a technique. This is kind of, you could call it a strategy, but it's not really a strategy. It's just a technique that we, over time, after I heard someone say, don't trade at 9:30, don't trade, when the market opened, because the market is too volatile. Me being me, I wanted to know why. So I did investigations and watched the market and looked at the London session. We're at the end of the London session, beginning of the New York session, and I saw, oh wow, yeah, I see why. But that's a lot of volume. That's a lot of money exchanging. That's a lot of stuff going on. I could get a little bit of that, so I wasn't scared of it. And they started naming these pairs dirty 30. And I was like, why would they call it dirty 30? Because 30 do you wrong. And I'm like, well, if you keep saying dirty 30 and dirty 30 do you wrong and you trading it, guess what it's going to do? It's going to do you wrong because you really believe it. I said, let's call it blessed 30. let's call it blessed 30. That every time we trade it, it blesses us. Go ahead. You can't make this up, y'all. I have to drop it. I gotta drop it in the chat. I gotta drop it in the chat. I know it makes some of them mad. I know it. If it make you mad, then you got to learn a little bit more. I wish I was making this up. Woo! Look like it wick TP2. That might have been more than 20 points. It's trying. Yeah, that's about 22. So really, it did give us 20 points again. So put that in your journal. If I'm going to trade Nas, my first TP going to be 20 points. Because it's guaranteed. I don't like to guarantee. Past profits don't reflect future results, ladies and gentlemen. But if you do something over and over enough, what will appear? What will appear? Come on, TP2 smash. What will appear? A ratio. So if I watch this over and over and over, and every time, almost every time, I see them move at 9:30. Come on. Or when they move between 9:30, 9:45, 10 o'clock, they at least move 20 points. Where should my TP be?
$20 points.
You ain't got to tell me twice. Get me once, shame on me. Get me twice. Wait, get me once, shame on you. Get me twice. Shame on me. Okay? Ladies and gentlemen, look, that's the call. It's like we didn't even do the market call. That was a good call. We didn't even do the market trade yet. Come on. Make sure you guys subscribe, like the bell, hit the notification bell. Let's build up our YouTube channel. We got to get to 40. Right now, I think we're at 20. I got to do a thank you. Brand new channel, and we got 20 subscribers. I appreciate you so much. We're going to give back. We're going to be doing so many cool stuff on that channel for the team, and to bring in new subscribers, new people for your academy, to let them know that they have support. So Nas is done. That's how I trade Nas. Okay, we look at the news. First, we have our trading plan. We know what our percentage is going to be, right? We sit down, and then there's three things. I'll give you these nuggets. There's three things that I've learned through my coach that professional traders are going to do after they get all of their, what they're going to do for their investors. They did all that. They had their meetings. They know what they have. They know the percent they're going for. Sit down at the computer. There's only three things. Just three. One, anybody know what that is? Put in the chat. What's the first thing they do when they sit down at the computer and they got everything else out of the way? What do they look for? Where's price? Where's price? So if you do not know, if you do not know how to work the TradingView site, that should be also something that you should be looking at in the academy. Number one is where's price. So when we looked at this, we saw price was here. It made an all-time high. It's at an all-high. It broke all resistance. It's floating in space somewhere. We had to find out what price. We look over to our right and you see our values right here. We either call them values or we see coordinates. And we look to the right. That's where it is. Okay. And number two, what do? What do we do after we found out what price was? We beat the sales signal, guys. That's how you know you've seen it over and over and in. So now you just not getting the sales signal. You late to the game, baby. You too late. The move did already happen. You selling down now, they're gonna get you. That thing gonna come back on you. What's number two? Number two is structure. What is the structure saying? Price is king, structure is queen. Price action is always number one. Where's price? Okay. Number two, when price, because you learn in the academy, price goes in waves, right? So when it's going in waves, creating those highs and those lows, guess what it's doing? It is creating a pattern. Look at this pattern. This is if you're trading stocks, they look for this. What is that? That's a V. When you see V patterns, market is tending to go up. So it creates patterns in the market. Price creates patterns. And patterns will tell you what the structure will create the pattern, and the pattern will tell you probability, as what we learned yesterday, what the market could do. It could go up, it could go sideways, or it can go down, right? So what is structure saying? And based off these structures, they make these patterns. Patterns can give you an idea what the market may do when it wants to, at any time, not at a certain time, at any time. Are you with me? Number three, if you trade some kind of way where you need confirmation on what you see, then you would probably have one or two indicators. You don't have to have a whole bunch. And some people use indicators is their eyes based off what they see, how liquidity is built, or how they see imbalance in the market, stuff like that. So they don't trade with no indicators, but those are indicators when they see it. But if you do trade with an indicator, that's number three, because the indicators will confirm what you see in the market. And if you take those three and you put them all together, you can get you an entry and you can get you an exit. And that's what it's all about, getting you an entry and getting you an exit, getting out. If you took this trade, you should be taking your profits right now. This was my area right here. So if you took that trade, boom.
Yeah.
You took it, Chris?
Yeah, I took a sell on that.
Come on, somebody. Put some fire emojis in the chat. Let's go. That's what I want. All right. Let's go. So you hearing it live, guys. I remember when Chris first came on, boy. He was hesitant. I don't know. Yeah. But he kept coming, 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 kept coming. I ain't even got to tell him to hit it no more. He know when to hit it now. Right? And boom. That's a good move right there. Trust me, that is a good move. People have made millions of dollars just off that move. Hundreds of dollars just off that move. I'm sure Brian made a couple hundred off Nas. Brian? Close to it?
Close to it, Doc. I was late. I was a little late. I was a little late on the trigger.
So, ladies and gentlemen, can you imagine if you caught this back? If he made close to a couple of hundred in less than 3 minutes, geez, what is that, an hour? But if you caught it down here, and this would have been a good, this is textbook. Let's turn this off. Let's turn this off, because this is how you need to learn. You need to learn first without this, right? And you're going to learn, what I learned was after the market creates its low, we get our impulse, boom. So you don't trade the impulse. You never trade the impulse. You wait for the what? What do you wait for? The correction. That's right. You wait for the correction. Boom. That's how I learned, with no indicators, with nothing. You wait for the correction. Now you've got a floor, you got a support, and once that correction is over, that's when you get in the trade. Well, how do I know the correction is over? Because you draw another line. Come on, somebody. Y'all got me preaching. And soon as it break that high to the left, woo, put the smiley space right here, because we getting ready to break you. Soon as you break that left, there's my entry, baby. Baby! There's my entry right there. This is, now that's textbook. Now watch this, watch this. Let me just put entry. Let me just say bye. Let me just say bye-bye. Bye. Bye. All right? Now, let's get rid of the whole. Let's get rid of the EMA. Let's get rid of the 50. Sheesh. We can get rid of the supply and demand. We can get rid of the oscillator. We ain't got nothing on here, y'all. That's how you need to learn. And that won't let you down ever. This way won't let you down. That way will not let you down. So, ladies and gentlemen, I mean, it was good. I mean, I can't do no more than
Hey Doc, they just called the a gold trade buy limit for gold USD
yeah, that kind of makes sense. It kind of makes sense.
at 2025.
Did you get any? He asked me, did I get EU? Boom! Y'all seeing it live, baby? Woo! Now, yeah, that's a buy limit. I can see why they call it a buy limit on gold, because gold probably got a similar support right there. That's okay, but that's look. If his stop losses, you got your stop loss in profit. Boom! It came up, alerted. There's our entry line. came down 20 pips. So let's just see what 20 pips could have gave us. All right, and look, this is, if it's a weak trade, not weak meaning W-E-A-K, but weak meaning W-E-E-K. This was analyzed on the 4 hour. So you're gonna get this. So when we getting this based off what Smart said yesterday, Hope, how is our emotion supposed to be?
No emotions.
Now, what can help you with that? Get our butts off of the 15-minute and get back on the 4 hour.
4 hours.
So you see one candle instead of all these little bitty candles going like that. That's why a good signal, educational signal, will come out letting you know what time frame it was analyzed on. Because the educators should always be thinking about the brand newest person, and the brand newest person don't have a hill of beans on why they call that signal from what to what. So the more I can help you, the better. Time frame. This is time frame only. This is what I saw. This is what I'm believing is going to happen. Ba 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 boom ba boom ba boom. Does that make sense? I'm always thinking about the brand newest person that don't know anything. Everybody else that's been under my tutelage should already be doing it before I even talk about it. Before I even say it, they're already doing it. I teach like a drill instructor. Why? Because I was one. And that's, sometimes when I get, I'm not yelling, I'm just excited. Okay? So, EU, you got to win, baby, baby. Let's go. So, EU, not bad with a standard. And it went 20 pips. That was a quick $200. That was a quick $200, baby. In less than a half an hour. Let's just say let's say $5. Let's say 200. That was a standard. $50, $5 in the market, $1 in the market. $5 in the market with 50 cents. Wait, I'm doing this wrong. My bad. Let's do like this. I'm hitting the wrong thing, thinking the wrong way. All right. So 0.5, $100. $1, $20. $10. A bank would love to make $10 off of you every single day. Come on now. So when we talked about that yesterday, listening to on the Academy about taking steps, baby steps, some people want to come in and they want to trade with a lot size with no info. And that's why they blow an account, because they see that $200. They see that $200 more than they see that $5. The bank is looking at $5. If I can get $5 from them every single week, I can put that into the market. And if I can do that with 100,000 people in Tampa, what would that be? Think about it. All right. SPX doing its thing. Nas did its thing. EU is doing its thing. Everybody should have got it. Now, if we break this, it's over. Okay, so we'll probably get another 25 pips. It'll probably come down here. So I would say for every 20 pips, move up your stop loss 5 pips. Stop loss 5 pips. Okay. Do not put your stop loss. You can put your stop loss to entry right now, just in case it comes back. But it doesn't mean it's over if it knocks you out. If you took partials here, great job. Move up your stop loss to entry. Once it breaks this zone, then you move your stop loss in this zone. Never have your stop loss in the same zone price is. They're watching you. You want to make sure that you have your stop loss out of that zone. And if, like Smart said, if you can't trade this after your analysis and you said that Dr. Kelsey gave a 50 pip stop loss and I can't trade a 50 pip stop loss, don't trade it. Because Gwen didn't need it. Jacob didn't need the 50 pip stop loss because they played it exactly the way I told them to play it. So they didn't need to use a stop loss until price, come on, was in profit. Now you move your stop loss and put it in. You are in a risk-free trade. Why? Because you played break and retest.
Preach.
Come on now. Are y'all with me?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Let's go. So they captured that high, and we said this earlier. They want to capture that high, and then they'll probably come back down. And maybe that's all they want, and we'll see. Okay, we'll see if this zone gets break. Now we said this was all going to happen because price broke structure, and it broke that high, this bullish trend, and now it's creating some type of structure, come back up and test this till eventually I'm believing that it's going to come down, but it's going to take time because we're on a higher time frame. Okay. So that's that trade. Stay in that trade. What else did we do? Let's look at the dollar. All right. Let's look at the dollar to see what the dollar did. And the dollar did hit our area. And what did it do? Ladies and gentlemen, you can't make it up. You can't make it up. We said once it hit this zone that all we needed was a what? A pullback, a bounce. All we needed was that to just hit and go back up. And we said that would be enough for us to take the trade with Nas. And that's exactly what happened. Now, it doesn't mean it's not going to come back down. But guess what? We're done. We're done. That's it. We're done. And you got to take that. I'm done. Now, if you get any more itching after we get off this call, get in your demo, but treat your demo like your live. Just don't go in there. No, find a pair, do your analysis, find price, look at structure, you do the whole thing, which we just did. All right? And if it knock you out, it knock you out. Don't hold it forever like people do in their demos, like -1 billion. Don't do that. Treat your demo like your live. If you only have a certain amount of percent that you're going to risk, do that in your demo. Your demo shouldn't be 100,000 if you're going to only put 200 in your live account. Nope, your demo has to match with a little cushion. You're only putting 200 in there, put 500 in your demo. Give you a little cushion. Putting 500, put 1,000. That's how you do that. Because remember what he said yesterday, the emotional roller coaster when it comes from a demo to a live, those emotions are not the same. Q&A. Anybody got anything for Q&A? This was a good session. Everything played out perfect. Q&A, 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 Q&A. Those who might have been watching, y'all go on the YouTube, give me an experience, write a comment. All that helps when it comes to getting our page out in the public. The more we like, the more we comment, the more we engage. YouTube will put our stuff on the front page. I'm doing some promotion as well to get it out there. So it's all going to help all of us as well. If you give, it will be given back unto you. Give can be just sharing the page. All right, you share it. People get on there, they're going to call you and say, Gwen, what's that? All right, they're not going to call me, they're going to call you. So this is what the community is all about. If you want to trade with me in the contest, we talked about having more than one broker. That's like having one stream of income. That's too close to zero. Something happened in the other broker, you need a backup broker. We ain't got a backup broker. Okay. James got a backup broker. And then you have your broker that's connected to your academy. You can't go wrong. All right. So if you know there's no more questions, I'm excited. How about you? Good job today, guys. Let people know in your chats that you had a good time. Let's promote tomorrow, same time, same back channel.
Thank
And,
you.
yeah, you know how we end it, right? This is how we end it. Y'all gotta watch this. This is pretty cool. Let's end it like this.